Okay, getting all set up right now, so excuse the camera for a minute. If you're catching the replay, maybe just skip ahead a couple seconds and we will be getting going. Okay. I think my camera stand is broken a little or something. Oh no. Okay. Maybe I'll just hold this today. So hey guys, it's Amy. If you're catching the replay, then welcome. I am unpacking my very first CSA box. So CSA stands for Community Supported Agriculture. And it is something my husband and I have been wanting to do, is getting on like a CSA subscription or picking up these boxes every week or however often they do it in our area. So this week it was on my to-do list for forever, and this week has been really good, and I've been catching up on just like, it's been a little bit quieter, so I've been able to catch up on some like personal things, and I have videos ready to go for you guys, so I'm like a little bit like catching up on this type of stuff. But this was my very first one. I've been kind of looking at the produce. It looks like a lot of it is from, so I live in Arizona. It looks like a lot of this produce is from either Mexico or California, so like pretty close. I am looking into a couple of CSAs that are the Scottsdale and Phoenix areas. The farms are actually here, so that'll be really cool to see like what the local produce is here that they're able to grow. But this is mostly from California and Mexico, it looks like. So let's just unpack it. I'm gonna flip this around and we'll unpack it together. Okay, so one of the very first things was romaine hearts, and I thought this was really interesting that this was likely from, you know, a farm in California, because actually a lot of the romaine is produced in Yuma, Arizona, which is like about 3 hours from here. But yeah, this is from California. I love making Caesar salad, so I'm probably gonna make a big old Caesar salad with this. So that's super exciting. I don't always pick up romaine, so I'm excited to have that. A couple other things. We had a couple ears of corn, which is so tasty. This can be fun to throw on the grill, and then you just unwrap it, and it's cooked really nicely, or you can throw it in the oven to bake. We also got broccoli. I love adding broccoli to stir fries during the week. I usually have broccoli in my order at the grocery, so I'm glad that was in the box. Bananas. My husband adds these to his morning smoothie, so I was super excited to have these. All this produce is supposed to be organic, so that is interesting and different. Organic is something that I want to do like a full video on at some point, because it's a little bit tricky. Some things don't necessarily mean what the consumer might think they mean. So I think it would be interesting to kind of define that a little bit more, but I would say the research is kind of still out there. People have strong opinions about organic or not organic, but it's a little bit still up in the air really with the research, but yeah, I think it would be really interesting. I've been thinking about making a video on that, so stay tuned. Maybe I'll do that soon. And if you want me to do that, then comment down below and I will definitely push it up a little bit further in my list. But let's get back to it. So the other thing was organic strawberries. I love strawberries. These look amazing too, so I can't wait to snack on those. Okay, this was a new product. So if you have tried this before, let me know. But this is organic cheddar cauliflower. I don't really know what that means, but it does kind of have this like yellowish color. So I am interested to see if the cheddar is just referring to like the coloring of it, or if there's like some like interesting flavor going on or what. This will be really interesting to try. I think that's the fun thing about CSA boxes, is that like this one we're getting produce from a little bit further out, but it's really interesting to see what's in season and what's growing around you, and to be able to try new things. You know, it's a little bit, they're usually typically a little bit like unpredictable, like you don't know exactly what you're going to be getting, and so that can be kind of the fun part, because you incorporate like new foods and new nutrients. So you incorporate Sorry about that if anybody's catching the replay. I got a call, so I think it might like pause at some point, but we're back now. So yeah, so the fun thing about CSA boxes is that when you're trying new foods, you're gonna incorporate new nutrients, so new like vitamins and minerals from those foods, and get like a bigger variety of things in your diet. So let's look at the last few things. I've already dug into these a little bit, but we got some apples. They're really good. Perfect I had one during my breakfast this morning. And then, probably hear my dogs over there. But yeah, then we have these peaches, 2 of them, and maybe white peaches, I think. Another apple. And then, I don't know if I've had these before either, but they're pluots. And so I had to look it up, but they are technically genetically 25% apricot and 75% plum. So 25% apricot, 75% plum. They look delicious, and I really can't wait to try these. That's going to be a new thing to try as well. So that's all for today's live video. Thanks for joining in. Let me know down in the comments below if you've ever tried a CSA box or if this is something you'd be interested in trying in your area. I just found the ones in my area by Googling, CSA, where you can Google community supported agriculture for your like zip code or for your state and see what's around you locally. You can probably, if you're in like a smaller area, you might be able to just connect with like a farm directly and get things directly from them too, but and farmers markets are always another way that you can get a little bit closer to your food, which can be just like a really interesting experience. So yeah, if you've tried a CSA box, let me know. But I will let you know how the other ones are because they are more like local to Arizona, and I can't wait to check those out soon. So anyways, I'll see you guys actually in a video later today, and then I'll see you in a video on Sunday. So bye.